Greetings. Thank you for being a part of today's discussion. I'm here to address a concern that's been present in our Sedona community for some time. I've noticed behavior from a community member that's been causing distress, and now I'm reaching out to the community for help. This behavior came to a head during the Tuesday dance almost 3 months ago, prompting my request for a mediation before this individual could return. Sadly, the mediation never happened. My intention is now to collectively address this behavior pattern that has affected not just me, but others within our community. I want to emphasize that this isn't just about my own experiences. The impact on the community is why I must address this. While I understand that differences may arise, I advocate for mutual respect within our community dance space. Unfortunately, there have been instances where individuals have approached me feeling upset due to rumors or disrespectful behavior instigated by this person. I too have noticed behavior that feels passive aggressive during other events and now at my Tuesday dance. Despite my efforts to have a mediation over the past 3 months, this individual has continued to attend the dance, escalating tensions through misinformation and portraying themselves as a victim. These actions are deeply distressing, particularly as I struggle to maintain composure in the face of falsehoods and manipulation. I know this is an area where I'm seeking personal growth and improvement, and I have been asking the community to call me out if I do not behave in a respectful manner or I approach in the way I approach things disrespectfully. Please let me know. That's how I can grow, when people tell me those things. But the behavior witnessed during these dance events is concerning, and it's very upsetting to me. I feel it's important to address the conflicts outside of the dance setting, and I've made it clear that I'm available for mediation on either Mondays or Thursdays, as that's when my schedule is the most flexible. Therefore, I chose to leave dance this past Tuesday, December 5th, as previous attempts to address this situation have failed. Initially, I aimed to handle this matter obviously privately rather than resorting to public discussion. However, after 3 months of unsuccessful attempts, I feel it's necessary to seek support from the community to clarify the situation and prevent further misunderstandings or false information from spreading. If you're willing, I urge you to continue listening for a deeper understanding of why this is important. Let me provide some context. For nearly 7 years, I've hosted the Tuesday dance for free for the community in honor of my late wife, who I wrote the book Dancing Beyond Cancer to explain that story about my first year in Sedona and how I lost her. Now, she was a respected dance teacher in Sedona for almost 2 decades. In tribute to her, I aim to create a safe space much like the one she cultivated for her students and community members. Creating and maintaining this safe environment has been a personal challenge for me. Through both successful and many unsuccessful attempts, I've learned many valuable lessons. As a dance teacher, she upheld respect in the dance space and discouraged belittling or rude behavior among participants. She would even remove individuals displaying poor behavior and allow the students to decide whether to reinstate them, showing it was the community that had to decide whether this behavior was abhorrent enough to exclude them or if this person could stop it and be included back in the group. While I acknowledge her approach wasn't flawless, I'm continually learning better ways to handle disrespect within the sacred space that I've established. It's essential to note that I don't believe responding to disrespect with further disrespect is the solution. It is entirely possible to address issues with kindness and respect. I'm aware of my struggle in this aspect, and I'm always actively working on it. My passionate energy sometimes leads to big misunderstandings, and I'm striving to communicate more effectively and maintain a composed and calm demeanor. There have been instances where my frustration was poorly communicated, but recognizing these moments has been crucial for my growth. I'm committed to evolving and becoming a better person for everyone in my life, especially my wife. These challenges serve as opportunities for personal development, and I'm grateful for the chance to learn and improve. And I have a wife that honestly pushes me to improve even more because I want to be a better person. I don't want to miscommunicate. I don't want to have issues. And if I can grow in those connections and interactions with people, then I can be a better person in all aspects of my life. Because typically when I feel upset, I've actually found that writing down my emotions allows me to express my thoughts more effectively than just trying to express them verbally to somebody. I'm like, and this remains a personal challenge that I honestly continually aim to overcome. I want to be able to communicate anything calmly in any manner, no matter how upset or how hurt I may feel. My goal is always to communicate my feelings of anger or frustration in a calm and dignified manner. So if I don't, call me out. That's what I want. I want people to call me out when I'm not doing something that I know I want and should be doing. And at every event, I aim to create a safe space that upholds those standards of respect and kindness, setting a simple code of conduct. No talking on the dance floor before the closing circle or smoking nearby. And respecting personal space by just using a prayer sign if someone doesn't wish to dance with anybody. The smoking issue, again, is due to people who are allergic, children who might be present, and not having the consent from everyone present who may not enjoy the saging or whatever that practice is at that current time. So the medical marijuana issue, though, is a little bit more serious because it's federally illegal. So I've actually had federal agents come up and tell me that if I have people smoking pot at the event, they can actually confiscate all the speakers. So I really encourage that we don't bring that on federal land or in any association with the dance at all. And I'm like, and most attendees honor these standards, yet I'm really surprised and saddened when some, especially those on a spiritual path, display disrespect. It's unfortunate that spiritual bypassing is a real issue in our community here. But my personal challenges arise from hosting places in a public space, open to all without restriction. Anyone can join. While I can't bar anyone from attending, I do always seek mediation outside of dance before I feel compelled to ask them to leave. I can caution the community about disruptive behavior, or if necessary, step away like I just did this past Tuesday to ensure the safety of the space. It's not a decision I take lightly. I've never canceled a dance early for any other reason other than bad weather, and that's it. But one, I must make this as an honor to my late wife, who is now our dance guardian angel, and protecting the dance space in her memory is a responsibility that I've taken to heart. Again, there is a right and a wrong way to do this, and I've learned a lot of wrong ways on my path to finding the right way to handle certain situations. Now this situation, I believe, requires our community's collective effort to address. My hope is for individuals causing harm to eventually grow and learn, allowing our community to celebrate their positive transformation and welcome them back. I mean, I want to have a party for the people that have issues or are struggling in our community, and when they show that growth, to celebrate them, bring them back, and include them if they've ever started to exclude themselves from community events, as I'm starting to see happen. So it's very important, though, that we establish clear boundaries within our community. It's crucial for our growth and longevity. I strongly believe in everyone's right to autonomy as long as it doesn't cause harm to others or the planet. Mutual consent, not coercion, should guide our interactions. Respect is paramount in my interactions. While freely given, once lost, it's challenging to restore respect. However, it's important to remember that losing respect does not justify responding disrespectfully. Again, working on it. And I want to thank you all. If you stayed for this, I really do appreciate it, because your attention and willingness to understand this situation further will help it improve. Unfortunate that these situations sometimes bring up opportunities for us to learn and how we can grow and live more peacefully in this community with solutions that bring growth for all. And it's my sincere hope that through understanding and collective effort, we can navigate this challenge more positively and learn from it for the betterment of our community. Your support and cooperation are greatly appreciated as we work towards resolving this issue and ensuring that our dance community remains a welcome and respectful environment for all who come. And I want to thank you again for your time and understanding. Many blessings.